Welcome back, everybody. I'm Lars, and this is KSP Real Solar System. And we have detached our lander, getting ready for our first landing on the moon. It's a probe, but it's still nice. Oh, this thing is... Wow, that is some acceleration. Okay, let's get this show underway here. We want to aim like here because we want to land in this mare thing, the sea. I hope we do have the fuel. Okay, so we are reducing this vertical speed is of course no. Okay, let's do this. Just burn off a ton of this. We don't need to do all of it because we don't want to kill our vertical speed too quickly. But now we are aimed straight at this thing, and let's fall down to 20,000-ish and continue burning. Our thrust to weight ratio is increasing a lot here. Let's just burn off the... Oh, no, that was actually a bit much. Okay, yeah, that's fine. It is fine. We'll just do this to adjust. And we have 600 and something meters a second left. Yeah, that's good. True altitude is still decent here. We are going down at 200 and something. Let's get closer. Just check. Yeah, we're able to back up really quickly. So let's just kill some of the thrust here because it's going to be hard getting a controlled landing. Actually, let's do the thrust limiter just as low as possible. Oh, crap. Okay, could you go back down, please? Seriously, how? Oh, okay. Okay, so at least now we have some more speed. Maybe this will actually be better. Again, I will try using this thing. It might be able to just push us down. Come on. Don't keep burning. What the hell? Why would you burn? Okay. 37 meters a second of fuel left, and I now wish I had some RCS or something just so I could push myself back up. This might be a failed probe. Actually, I will do this and send it just in case. Okay, are we close enough now? Yeah, okay, so we just have to hope this will happen. Oh, yeah, it's a bit bouncy, but it's fine. We're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, okay, yeah, sweet. Okay, so we will just go like this and then lock the suspension on all these guys. And we don't want it bouncing anymore. Okay, successful landing. Hey! Against all odds. We are actually out of fuel. Yeah, why not, right? But we have landed. We have done this whole contract, which means we have our money again. Yeah, we have a lot of money. Which I guess means that our manned space program can restart. We can't do that, of course. But we can log temperature down here as well, send data, and... yeah, and we have this now, which is kind of a relay thing on the surface. This will kind of bounce off. If I put a big antenna here and the small one on the side, I might have been in better shape. It's fine though. Let's get our manned space program. Okay, let's see. Yeah, explore the moon. Yeah, transmit scientific data. Yeah, that's more science. Okay, let's get our manned program back on track. So what do we do when things aren't working like they should? More boosters, right? Yeah, and we have liftoff. For some reason the engines are not really, making any sound. I hope everything is still working like it should. But we are taking off, and hopefully we should have burned up enough fuel when we get there. Let's just boost up like 100% now. and start slowly and simply tipping over. Let's do this first. Could have went the other way, but let's do this. We have a full crew here. I originally wanted to do just the one guy, but you know, this is sort of more realistic, and this is basically our Apollo. This thing is insane. This is actually the Space Launch System stack, which is kind of cool, right? It is kind of cool. Let's just do this. Let the thing pull us over for a bit. Burning at full speed here, and solid fuel boosters will be out soon. I just hope that we will be able to burn out enough fuel from this thing to be able to push ourselves through here. Hopefully this will work. There's no guarantees in this business, of course. Let's lean over a bit to reduce the effects here. So we are at 20,000. We should be through the thickest part of the atmosphere, so we are good. Should be no real heating on this thing, and I don't think it's quick enough, really. It's just a beast, you know, horrible beast. I hope this chute will work and everything. This is going to be very interesting. We have a service module here with some electricity, some oxygen, everything. If everything looks good, we might try to do a slingshot around the moon, but I'm not sure that I'm really comfortable with trying that. Okay, so these things are out for. Okay, there you are. We will just. Why didn't you separate? Seriously? Oh, okay. So we have a failure. We will still try to get ourselves into orbit, I think, because this thing will be very, very dangerous if we try to do very shallow return. Or we could just abort at this point. Try to return back down, slow down, and dip back into the atmosphere. I think that is probably better. So the Sepratron-ish motors I used there were just no good. Okay, let's do this. And we do want Sword to stay shallow, so we don't want to lose all our horizontal speed, I think. Okay, let's do this. We are just going to kill our vertical speed to stop us from going further up. And then we will look here. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so this is fine. These guys should be touching down, and we at least have a survivable test here. And I have to do some redesigns. And we are on our second launch of the Ordeal system here. It's I think this thing might not be powerful enough. We might have a problem here. We'll see. For some reason this engine, even though it says it's really powerful, it's not really. It's really not that powerful. Hopefully this thing is able to put us far enough that we are able to burn into orbit with this thing, at least almost, and then we'll use the last thing to get further out. Hopefully somewhere close to the moon. We'll see. We'll see where we get, really. Okay, so it's time for separation. I just removed the engines or the boosters from the thing now. So hopefully this will be fine. They should be pulled off. We're slightly off the angle of attack. Okay, so the boosters are empty. Now, yeah, there we are. And those guys will just slide off. And we're fine. And now this thing is not powerful enough. How? This is the most powerful thing. It's like 9,000. Not impressed with this thing at all. This is supposed to be the super powerful, you know, crazy engine. It's now barely, even with the stack that it's supposed to be connected to, it's not able to lift this little dinky thing. I'm not happy with this at all. If this doesn't work, we'll have to redesign the whole system. Just do it totally different. Yeah, I should have seen a very slow burn. Okay, so we are getting 8,000 kilonewtons of thrust here. That's not that much. At least not in this world. That's not that much at all. We'll see if this thing can even like burn itself into orbit. It's getting... Yeah, it's actually getting very close to the apoaps now. I don't know that we can even chase apoaps off, which means that we might be able to push it far enough ahead of us that we are able to burn this one through, and then we should be able to get into orbit. It's going to be a long process though. I don't like this at all. The worst thing about this is the fact that if we are to do an abort now, we are screwed. This is just way too steep. Okay, so hopefully this thing will be able to... Yeah, it actually isn't too bad. It's performing better than it said. Yeah, this is actually quite nice. Okay, so we need a bigger one of these guys and a heavier lift stage, I think. But this seems to be doing its thing quite nicely. It's sort of wobbly, but it's fine. Okay, so we can pack more fuel into this part, and I'm almost tempted to make a launch stack based on this one because it's almost as powerful as the other one. I'm not sure what to do here. Or I can make a custom smaller tank, a lighter tank for the first stage. Decisions. We want to test the service module though. This is enough to get us into orbit. This, if we extend this, it might be enough to actually get us to the moon even. Okay, so we will extend the panels just to try this one out. We will this, and we will then do a spacewalk, just a little one, just to get the EVA report. Thank you. And we will then open transfer GUI. What do you mean transfer? What? So aren't we able to actually get the science out of it now? I thought you were supposed to get the science back out. Yeah, store data, store... Oh yeah, okay, so that doesn't count as anything. Okay. Holy crap, what just happened? We are aiming for 30 kilometers. I think that is a decent enough altitude, I hope. I think that is a decent enough to get this done. If this burns up, I'm going to be very sad. I don't think we need you anymore. Okay, I don't think you need to do anything really. Ablative shield has not started burning off yet. Temperature is just... It's not that hot, but there's a lot of re-entry effects still. Because we're not... Okay, our periapse is now below the crust of the Earth, really, which is good. We have burned off enough speed to actually do a proper return. We have deorbited. Now it's just the rest of the re-entry and then the landing. And I guess as long as we can get through this re-entry thing, we will be fine. And you can see here that we are doing a much more shallow re-entry than we have done earlier when we have tested the MOHO system and that stack. We had some difficulties because we couldn't get into orbit. As long as we're actually in orbit, and now we return from a decently high altitude orbit, which is because I kind of want to do a more rough test of this thing. And I don't really care about these guys either, so that's a big plus. I guess we will have to do a moon shot in the next episode. I think I will have to do some modifications to this launch system. But now we can see we have dropped from, I think last time I checked, we were like at 7.5 kilometers a second. We're soon to be down to 5. We still have a lot of shielding left. This seems to be going well, but we are getting surprising amount of G-forces here. A drogue shoot might not have been out of place, or maybe we got in a bit shallow still. It's still not fatal, but it is a bit much, I think. Descent mode active. Okay, toggle descent mode. I don't know what that's going to do. Whoa, whoa. What are you doing? Oh, look at this, descent mode. It's kind of surfing around here. Can I like reorient myself at least so I can do like the right direction maybe? Oh, look at this. So now it's actually going off center here, or like it's going off target kind of just to be more careful of the G-forces, I guess. Yeah, then the G-forces just whoa, 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 hello. Hello, don't do that. Don't get too hot, man. What are you doing? This is kind of weird. I didn't know that there were like a descent mode, but looks like a good thing, I guess. It might do something about the aerodynamic properties of the pod, or that might have been something that you're supposed to use when you're actually getting close to the ground. But this is good. We have survived this thing, and well, these guys have. And there's really nothing more for me to say than, yeah, I'll see you guys next time.